Good morning, YouTube. Well, while the Lions are beating on the San Francisco 49ers, I might as well get up and knock out this review, okay? So, what I have here for you today is something that released back in November 2023. So, the crazy part about it is that maybe not just me, but a lot of us here in the Philippines are waiting for this release to drop from this one particular seller, and it never really did, you know. So it's kind of crazy. And then all of a sudden, last week, or probably like last week, like mid last week, all of a sudden this popped, and I was actually in the middle of bank transaction and stuff when this thing just popped on my application on my phone in the app, and it's available. And so right there and then I was trying to cop it and stuff, but I was just happy that I was able to, and I was paying attention to my phone. And normally, banks here don't let you you know mess around with your phone while doing transactions and stuff like that. Anyway, so without any further ado, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this beautiful box. It's non-standard size for the sizes of the box right now for Nikes and stuff, as far as the low OGs are concerned, and high OGs are concerned, sorry. This box right here is probably like, I don't know, an inch less or something like that. However, it's beautiful. This is a white with red branding, and the red branding on this, ladies and gentlemen, is embossed. It's really really nice, and it's shiny and stuff. So, without any further ado, let's go read this thing off as saying that Nike Air Jordan 1 Low 85. The colorway is Summit White, Light Smoke Gray. And the size that I got for a low 85 is the same as my low OG. Okay? So I still picked up a 9.5. We will talk about that in a little bit. Okay? So let's take this bad boy out the box. So you can see there's a flap there of a napkin. So there's like two things of napkin here. So let's go grab the shoes. It comes with a single pair of laces, and I have already lace swapped this because it's almost mandatory to do the lace swap. Okay, so let's get this thing back in here, and let us sit this guy down so you guys can see it. Okay. All right. It's sliding down, but you see that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nike Air Jordan 1 Retro Low 85. Why 85? Because this is the 85 style of cut, or 85 style. And we will discuss what makes this thing an 85. So there are two colorways that came out in 1985 for the low OG or low 85s. So this particular color of light smoke gray and white, and also the metallic blue and white. That metallic blue and white should be coming out here in the next few days or so. Anyway, so as you can see here, this comes with a very, very nice thick cut leather and stuff. You don't see the tumbleness from a thick cut leather much, but when you wear these things out, it would age. I mean, it will age really, really nicely. Okay, and then it also comes with a suede swoosh. Okay, I know I'm all over the place, but because I plan to compare this thing side by side with the other one and stuff later on. So yeah, but the main thing here, guys, is like these 85s. They have 8 holes, okay, and So I'm gonna come closer to show you what the difference is between the two. And when I said a while ago about the the laces, I swapped them right away because the midsole right here is in like a sail color, and it just matches to nicely to put a sail colored laces on them like right away. And I bar styled it because I like bar style, because I want to use this thing like a slippers. I'm gonna go slip in and out of these. And this one, having a bar style lace system, is just that you don't gotta take them on, take it off, or tighten it up or anything like that. It's just how it is. Okay, so I'm gonna come closer to you and I will show you the differences between the low OG and the low 85. Okay, so here we go. Okay, guys, as you can see here, toe to toe, okay, the low OG on the right side of your screen, starting off with the toes. As you can see, the toes of the low OG is kind of higher or bigger or bulkier than the low 85, which is much pointier. Okay, and then if we look at the top view of both, you will see then now the crazy or the irony of it is that the low 85 to the left has a much wider toe box rather than the low OG. Okay, but the low OG is pointier. Okay, all right, and then we go up to the number of holes. As you can see, the low 85 has 8 holes, eyelets, lace holes, and then the low OG only has 7. Okay, looking at the tongue, the tongue of the low 85 is made off of a different garment. Okay, I think they're both nylon, but this nylon right here on the low OG is much more of let's just say silkier rather than this. Okay, and then let's go look at the colors. The low OG, the color of the low OG is slimmer than the low 85. This is the reason why people are saying to go true to size on the low 85s, because this thing right here causes a bit of or eats more space and stuff, and it'll kind of push your toes forward and stuff, or something like that. Okay, so that's that. And then there's a writing on the side of the low 85 right there. You can see it right there. And then on this side of the low OG, there is none. Okay, the cushioning of the insole is pretty much the same. Okay, I would say. And then we will look at the back of them. Okay, the Wings logo here on the low OG is kind of just like this one right here is kind of pressed on too, but this one right here on the low 85, it's not. Okay, the size is pretty much the same. And then if you look at the pattern of the midsole, as you can see here, the pattern on the midsole of the low OG is kind of like horizontal and vertical lines, whereas on the low 85 it's like pebbles. Okay, and as you can see also from this side to this side, this heel part right here on the 85s is much lower than the low OG. Okay, and they say that the swoosh are different sizes, but it's more like not really, but it's definitely noticeable that there's this thing right here has it's not the same what do you call this thing, this is how do you can't compare, they're not the same swoosh as far as the design is concerned. Okay, this one right here has a lengthier part right here rather than the this side right here where my thumbs are at. See that? Anyway, that's too close to call anyway. But other than that, those are the biggest difference between the two. Okay, and it's undeniable to, you know, to compare both of these and stuff because you know, even I get told that, you know, that that I'm buying the same stuff over and over, but I had to tell them that these are two different shoes or cuts and stuff. Okay, so let me go back over there and talk more about this. Oh, I forgot the pattern of the outsole is not the same as well. Okay, very little difference and stuff. Okay, and we're talking about the same size here. Okay, so they're both 9.5s and stuff, but here we go. So I guess this is smaller, this is bigger. I've already put a sole protector on this, so it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, there's a difference there too. Okay, so I almost went for size 10 on these, but I decided not to. Okay, good thing I didn't, because it still fits me the same way. Okay, however, you know, it might not work out the same thing for you and stuff. Okay, so I like this low 85. I had to get a low 85 because it's important for my collection. Okay, I gotta have something that's similar to what was made then. Okay, if I'm gonna be collecting low OGs and stuff. Okay, I gotta have a low 85. Okay, so anyway, guys, there has been so many things said about this on previous vlogs and stuff like that, but I had to show you that comparison and stuff. Okay, and one more thing that the other guys are also mentioning is that from in this the insole of this is it's kind of like much thicker than the low OG. Okay, and then at the same time, this thing has a kind of like a cork board underneath, because this is like the style back then and stuff. Okay, and they say that this helps the wearer when walking or something like that. Okay, or keeps the shoes in form or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know, but it's not a big deal for me or anything like that, because you barely show that to people, or people barely see it or anything, if even they see it. But other than that, guys, I think this is a beautiful pair of kicks. Okay, and I can't wait to break this thing down or like, sorry, break them in, and I want to see how the letters break down nicely and stuff. Okay, and like I said, I bar styled this because I plan to slip in and out of these, and without having to worry about lacing it up or anything like that. Okay, so before I say goodbye, I want to thank you all so much for staying engaged in my channel and stuff. I believe we have hit 3K subscribers already, and I really do appreciate those who stayed subscribed, those who are subscribing, liking, engaging, making comments, this thing and that, sharing and all that. And I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for that. And it's 2024, it's January. In the next few days will be February, so fast, okay? And I hope that you guys are all well out there. And I hope that you guys are all safe. Other than that, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.